Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be doing another did they stay or did they go, updating you guys on one of my hauls from my channel. So I am going in order from the first haul that I ever did on my channel and updating you guys on fragrances and whether I kept those perfumes, sold them, gave them away, and also just updating you on the wear and all of that, because I do like to keep you guys updated on all the fragrances that I do show you guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, body care, self-care, all of that type of content. If you enjoy that, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload a new video, which is usually Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes I will throw in an extra video here and there depending on if I have a great filming week. To my returning subscribers, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you here today with me. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with the video. Okay, so we're going to be talking about a previous haul that I did, and I'm going to be updating you on whether I kept those fragrances or if I didn't. So the haul that we're going to be talking about today, I'm going to be putting like a little picture, and I'm also going to be putting a little link for you guys. If you want to go watch the actual haul, you are more than welcome to do so. So we're going to start off with Versace Woman. I'm going to be putting a picture of that one because I no longer have that one in my collection. That perfume is such a beautiful perfume. The only reason why I decluttered that one was because I felt like I wasn't reaching for it to actually go out. I was wearing it a lot at the house, which is fine because a lot of the times right now we are wearing our fragrances at home. But I felt like, as beautiful as that fragrance is, it was just a fragrance that I don't think was a fragrance I was going to give a lot of use. And I really like to feel like I am completely head over heels in love with a fragrance to keep it in my collection. Right now I do have fragrances that I haven't really tested out because I have been hauling like crazy, and every time that I give a perfume a proper wear test, it all depends whether I am completely head over heels in love with it or it's an alright fragrance and I think someone else will give it more love. So that's kind of what happened with Versace Woman. That one to me is like a woody, mysterious woman type of fragrance. It's beautiful. It's very unique. If you're into unique fragrances, that one is a great one to have in your collection, and the bottle is gorgeous. I feel like you can use that one year round. I feel like you can use it either the day or night. Maybe in the future if I run into it again, who knows, maybe I'll get it into my collection. But for right now, that's just not one that I kept in my collection, but I still recommend it because I think it's a beautiful fragrance. And you usually can find that one at TJ Maxx. You can find it at Marshall's for like $17 or $19. So it's super affordable and just a beautiful fragrance. This update for you guys, there's more declutters than fragrances that I actually kept. So the next one is going to be Narciso Rodrigues Poudree. I'll also put a picture here because that one did not stay in my collection. Okay, so Narciso Rodrigues Poudree is a very powdery and kind of like musky fragrance, and I just couldn't get used to it. So I loved the initial scent of it. It's like a very, like, I picture like a classy woman. To me, it's kind of like a vintage fragrance. It's powdery, very ladylike, very classy fragrance. It is not something that I would wear every day, like myself. I wouldn't wear that one every day. I wouldn't really necessarily wear it at nighttime. So I was kind of confused on what occasion I would wear that fragrance. I know that a lot of people do like it for every day, but for me, I don't know. I just couldn't really get with that one. I think that I'm just not really a powdery type of girl. If a fragrance revolves around like powder, I usually don't like it. I also ordered the Valentino, I forgot what that one's called, but I'll put a picture of it. And that one is also, it's kind of like the one that they compare a lot with the Poudree, and I couldn't do that one either. That one was a little bit better, but still it was not my type of fragrance. If you don't like powdery or like musky, just almost dry type of fragrance, you probably won't like the Narciso Rodrigues line. I'm kind of hesitant when it comes to blind buying Narciso Rodrigues for that reason, because it's very musky, which I don't have a problem with musk, but I feel like it's musk mixed with powder, and then that's where I kind of like I can't do it. So that one, I decluttered it. I do have a review on that one if you want to watch a video with me explaining more about that perfume. I did do a review before I decluttered it, and you guys can see that I was kind of like back and forth with that fragrance from the start. It is a beautiful scent, it's just not for me. Okay, so the next one that I featured in that video was Stella McCartney Pop, and I will also insert a video. That one is no longer in my collection either. Stella McCartney Pop opens up so beautiful. It is so girly, so like effortless. You can pretty much wear that anywhere. It's a pretty fragrance, girly. Just the color of the bottle and just the way that the bottle looks is kind of represents what you're going to get. It's very girly, fun, easygoing, perfect everyday scent. Now, when I first sprayed that fragrance in the haul, I was obsessed with it. I wish that I can find a fragrance that smells like the opening of that, because it was just so pretty. I would wear that one like for the gym, for every day, for running errands. It was just an easy girly fragrance. What killed it for me was the tomato leaf note, which many people don't really get the tomato leaf note. I wish I was one of those people that didn't get that note, because that is what killed the fragrance for me. So when I first sprayed that fragrance on my skin, it was so gorgeous. I was so excited. I was so pumped. And then about 10 minutes passed by, I would say, around that time frame. And when that fragrance completely dried down on my skin, that tomato leaf note turned it into like this, I can't even explain to you what I smelled. It's not pretty to me. It almost just gave it this, not herbal, I wouldn't say herbal, but it just gave it like a bit of like a plant like smell mixed with the sweetness of the perfume. And I knew right then and there that I was not going to be able to wear it. And I think further down the time frame of wearing it, that tomato leaf does kind of start to tone down again. You start to smell the prettiness of the fragrance, the girliness, but I feel like if I had to wait that long for me to like a fragrance, it's just not worth it. And that one's super affordable. That's another one that you can find at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So I just couldn't do that one. And the next one that was in that fragrance is one that is my favorite. I don't shut up about it. You guys hear about it all the time. Of course, this fragrance is still in my collection. It is a must-have for me, and I have been using it again this month because I did have it away in my drawer and I just craved it and took it out. And this is Ellie Saab, Girl of Now. This fragrance opened up the world of nutty fragrances, almond fragrances, just sweetness. It is just amazing. This fragrance, if you like almond, if you like syrupy, thick, sweet fragrances, give this a try. It's unique. It's something that you probably have never smelled before in another fragrance. It is like its own thing. I know there are other fragrances that sometimes open up and they give this vibe, but then it kind of leaves. This one, you will have that nutty, sweet, syrupy, pistachio, almond. There's patchouli in here, so it kind of stops it from getting way too sweet. The patchouli gives it like the sexiness to it and helps it last. And on my skin is even better than smelling it from the bottle. Sometimes when I smell it from the bottle, I can kind of just be a little bit put off by it because it's sweet, but when it mixes into your skin, this is one of those fragrances that you're doing things around the house, or you're maybe getting into your car to go out or something, and you will keep getting that fragrance. You guys know how much I love this, and the day that I run out of this bottle, I will be repurchasing it. And this is probably one of those perfumes, which I don't do a lot, but this is probably one of those fragrances where I will repurchase the biggest bottle available because I just love it so much. The dent on this one is not the biggest dent. I do have fragrances with a bigger dent, but I feel like with this one you don't have to overspray so much because then it's just gonna be way too much. I don't want to ruin the fragrance because I have oversprayed some fragrances in the past and kind of gotten sick from them, and then I kind of ruin it for myself, because then I don't want to wear them. But yeah, this one you have to start off easy, do a few sprays, see how you feel. If you feel like you can handle a little bit more, spray your clothes. But I don't go like super crazy with this one, and it smells good, and I get so many compliments with this fragrance. I do have a review on the Girl of Now line, and I will be putting that in this video as well if you guys want to just get more of my opinion on this fragrance. I love it so much, and I definitely feel like it's just me in a bottle. I love this fragrance. So yeah, this is the fragrance that pretty much just made me super curious about almond, pistachio, and just those types of fragrances. I didn't even know that that world existed until I tried this. And am I so happy that I did, because I learned that this is my type of fragrance. This is my favorite type of notes in here, and I just absolutely love it. And I cannot wait to see one day, maybe when I move somewhere that is a little bit cooler. I know that so many people have told me like, wow, you live in Puerto Rico and that must be amazing. And yes, the weather is great. You know, I know cold can get a little depressing sometimes. I was raised in Chicago when I was little, so I know all about cold weather, and it can get a little depressing. It can get a little bit like difficult to live your everyday life with, you know, putting on your jackets and stuff. But I feel like when it comes to fragrance, having the seasons and feeling the change of seasons makes you experience fragrances so much better than just having heat all the time. Especially for someone who enjoys thicker fragrances. I love thick, sweet, syrupy, deep fragrances, and sometimes in the heat, that's just, it's a no. I just cannot wait to maybe one day experience this in like the fall or winter to see how it performs, and see if I either fall in love with it more or if it would just be for warmer weather. But I'm pretty sure that this one in cooler weather would be beautiful. So that is going to be it for today's video, for my second Did They Stay or Did They Go video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. So many of you guys really do like that I do these updates. I just love to keep you guys updated. Don't want you to think that I recommend something and then later down the road I don't have it in my collection anymore. Which, if you are a true fragrance junkie, you know that we might like something today and then tomorrow we don't like it anymore. Our nose, and I feel like hormones and just our skin and our pH and everything just plays such a big role in that it's just like a roller coaster, and it's just a fun ride. And I'm so happy that you guys are interested in my opinions, so that's why I decided to do these videos. So I will stop blabbering and I will leave you guys with this update. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you like any of these fragrances, if you had the same experience as me, or if they're different on you. You guys know that I love to talk to you guys. I try to answer to like almost every single comment that I get. I try my hardest to get to it, or either give you a little heart or something, but I am there. So with that said, I will see you guys in my next video. Leave a big thumbs up to this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.